because I have to bail a bit early, as you can see on screen. So this is my Oracle deck, by the way, coming soon. Coming soon. You can purchase it and have the cards all your own to read with and to meditate on and to look at, etc. So waiting for people to join at this point. Welcome to Thursday. It's always a good Thursday. Isn't this dog cute? That dog is so cute. Squirrel's cute too. Salma, hello. How's it going? Brittany, hello. And Candace, hello. How are you? How is everyone this Thursday evening? It is almost Friday. We're almost there. Ella Rain, hello. How are you? Salma, what is coming towards me in love? All right. Let's see. Wait for some more people to join. Sort of get warmed up there and find out what is coming for you in love. Joseph, welcome back. It's good to see you. D'Angela, welcome. It's good to see you as well. So we're doing a little bit early, a few minutes early, and because I got to bail at 6:45. So let's see. So Salma, Ella Rain. So someone wants to know what's coming for me in love. Let's find out and see what's happening with the love life there. Salma, what's coming for me in love? All right. Brittany, welcome. It's good to see you. And Mary, hello. Kathy, hello. How is it going? Let's see. Sid, welcome back, Sid. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Let's go to the love screen and find out what's coming for Salma as far as love is concerned. For this, I think that we'll use the Anna K. I think the Anna K is good for that. Candace, welcome. It's good to see you again as well. Should you leave your boyfriend? Is it that bad? Things are not going too well, I guess. Seba, welcome back. Hello. It's good to see you again as well. Thank you so much for joining me. We're a bit early. We are a bit early, but that's okay because I have to bail early. So, Sid, nice to see you too. Cool. All right, what is coming for Salma in love? Let's find out with the Anna K Tarot. Find out. Oh, look at that. We get the lovers on the first card, and then we get the bit of a move and a bit of a drama there. So let's see what's coming for you in love. Looks like you do have some love connections coming. Candace, welcome back. Let's see. Cards with Cash. Hello, Cards with Cash. I watched your video. Cards with Cash. It was a good video. Brittany, what's going to happen to me for work? All right. So as far as someone's love life, we do have love coming or love existing. We do have love within the Cards with Cash. Sid, by the way, Cards with Cash has a YouTube channel, and she's got some good videos on there. So we do have some love coming or some love existing. EM, hello, how's it going? And that's going to be pretty much stabilized or normalized. A lot of different things are going to happen within the context of this, right? One of which is that the love sort of burns out a bit or a little slow. So you have a burnout period within that. So it's sort of after the honeymoon period peaks, everything is going great. We do have a bit of a burnout, but then you get back together. So, you know, we have a lot of different things happening with a relationship. It seems like it's an on and off relationship. One of those relationships to where you don't really have a settlement to where you come to and everything is just great and everything is perfect and there's this happily ever after feeling towards it. It seems like it's an on and off thing. And a lot of us have those relationships, right? We have the relationship, it's good, it's on, we have that honeymoon period, and then we take a break or we have that barrier. And right here we have a pretty clear barrier of the communications to where things just aren't going the way that you want to with how things are worded, how things are communicated. And there's a lot of disconnects too as to what I need for this, what other people need, and things like that. So it's almost like that other things in your life take priority over the relationship. And the relationship sort of gets in this neglected status. My Accurate Psychic reading is welcome back. Sherry, welcome. Hello, how's it going? So we have that barrier. You see the barrier between you and sort of the outside world. It seems like you just sort of shut off the listening, or you just sort of shut off the communication. You're just sort of tired of it. You're sort of burned out with it. Doesn't seem like something you want to go forward with a lot. And so you just sort of shut people off sometimes with that. And that's sort of how the relationship sort of tapers off and does that. So you sort of close in sometimes from the cards. You sort of close in sometimes, and you just want to have your space, or you just want to have your privacy, or you just want to have, sort of the way that you like to do things. And a lot of times that doesn't correspond with the way that your partner likes to do things as well. So then when you get that barrier up, then the relationship sort of tapers off, and it's not something that but you do come back. We have the stars, so you do come back. It's an on and off relationship. A lot of us have it, so on and off relationship. Benita, welcome. How's it going? Amy, hello. Happy Thursday. It's almost Friday. We have a few hours left. And it will indeed be Friday once again. Chalk Mystify, welcome. It's good to see you again as well. And Sid, all right. So on and off relationship, you're guided back. It's something to where you need that honeymoon period in order to stay interested almost. So, and a lot of relationships are like that. Again, we like that honeymoon period. We like that feel. We like those good feelings. And then when it becomes normalized, when things settle down, it's not as interesting. For this particular relationship, it seems to go that path. Eventually, you do have a lot of different disconnects that sort of hit within this relationship because of this. So the relationship is not going to be a long-term, not going to be something you're going to be in for the rest of your life, etc., etc. We do have the Five of Wands, and that also the Five is not only conflict, but it is about choices as well. So you have that choice, or you have that perspective to where you want to move on to something different. Maybe you want a bit more beef in the relationship than what you have, but it is on and off, and that's what's coming for you in love. Let me know if any of that resonates. I would greatly appreciate it. Iman, welcome back. It's good to see you as well. All right, let's see. Sherry Lewis, it's me again. Can I please get a general reading? Let's get out of the love screen, back on the regular screen, and we'll find out. I don't know anymore if we're on the same page. What's going to happen to me for work? Let's see. Leave my current partner. Okay. Let's see. Why did Christopher ignore my text? Let's see. Let's do a general reading for Cherry. We just did a love reading. We'll do a Cherry general reading. Let's do a general reading for 2020. What's going to happen in 2020? What kind of things are we going to throw down here for 2020? And for a good general reading deck, you know what I like? I like the Wheel, or the Golden Wheel Tarot. Golden Wheel Tarot is really a good general reading one. It's nice and bright. It has some good news, and it has some of the bad cards have been redone to be good. So if you want good news, this is a deck to go to. This is a deck to go to. Now watch me pull all bad cards now that I say that, but I'm not promising good news, but I'm just saying this is a good deck if you just want good news. It's so pretty, and it has quite a bit of redone cards to take out the negativity in it. So, hey, that's the way it goes. That is the way it goes. And by the way, Oracle Kickstarter starts in 2 weeks. If you're interested in that, the link in the chat. What does that look like? That looks like this and that. And it looks like that too. How pretty is that? That is the cutest dog ever. And it's got a squirrel. It's got the squirrel that's out of focus. It's a squirrel that's out of focus. It's got the mountains that are out of focus. The mountains that are moving around, out of focus. Constantly moving. Anyway. What did we get for the general reading? Find out. Let's see. There we go. Hit the like button. There you go. Like and subscribe, please. I greatly appreciate it. If you like what you see, hit the like button. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Just hit some kind of button. There we go. General reading. Okay, for early... What is this? Okay, so are you in a relationship right now? So this sort of looking like you're sort of in a relationship right now. Are you headed to a relationship right now? Are you sneaking into a relationship right now? Because I see the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups. We have this match. We have this matchup. Yes, we do have a definite match. Obviously, master the obvious here. This match is going to be somebody that is a bit younger than you. A bit younger than you. Not embarrassingly so, but just a bit younger than you. And we do have a match. This is the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Now, you saw me. When I'm taking cards, I don't just go card, card, card. I actually dig through and get random cards after I shuffle. So this is completely random. And I find it interesting that we have the 2, 4, and the 2 of Wheels, and then the 8 of Swords sort of as the last statement within the year. But we do have a match. So if you have a match with somebody younger, it's going to be a great match. It's going to be almost like an emotional soulmate type feel as we sort of move into the thick of 2020. We have almost this emotional soulmate type feel. If you want to know what emotional soulmates are, by the way, I have a video that explains all the ins and outs of emotional soulmates, because that's important to know the rules associated with that. If you're interested, watch that. But you do have that emotional soulmate feel. You do have that strong feel. Somebody younger, it's going to be a Pisces or a water sign. And it's going to be a pretty good match. Are you going to be physically a nice match or physically a great match? Maybe not so much. We do have the wheels that are sort of getting in the way as we sort of move through the year. But this relationship is going to last a while. Emotional soulmates is great because they last almost forever until you just sort of drift apart if you choose to do that and what have you. Anyway, so he's very sort of intense. He has that intent look in his face, and he's also expecting something. So there is a bit of demand from this person when you get into this relationship. They have a set of agenda of what they like to see in a relationship. So they don't like certain things, but they like other things, and they're going to be pretty clear about communicating that to you and letting you know that they expect some things from the relationship. Maybe a bit bossy, who knows, but you're just going to sort of have to adjust to that or figure out if that's going to be acceptable, etc., etc. But we do have just a nice match sort of at the first of the year. Now we come to the mid of the year, let's say July, August, etc. We're sort of moving into the year. We're getting in more into the thick of the 2020, and we sort of hit this 4 and 2 combination. And this points me to that you are going to have a better income or a more substantial income. Maybe not greatly so, but you do have some money coming, basically. The 4 of Wheels is fortune. The 4 of Wheels is, what is it? The Lord of, not the Lord of Fortune. Anyway, the 4 of Wheels is Fortuna, or the 4 of Wheels is keeping that money and having that money and coming into that money. And it gives you a variety of different choices as far as where you want to earn the money. In other words, you have some opportunities at work almost. This points me to, and I don't see like maybe the 3 or maybe the 8. I would be expecting this for work, but I'm going to translate this into work, that you get more money at work, and it allows you, or the recognition allows you some comfort zone at work as far as where you want to go or how you want to expand or things like that. So if you want sort of a different type of opportunity, you're going to be able to do that because people are noticing you just around and things like this. And this could go for anything that you're doing, for making money from hobbies, work-related stuff and stuff like that. So you do have more money coming in. And, it's looking good as far as that's concerned. We do have some choices. I think the choices, Sid, or Chuck, Mystify, and EM, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. So we do have some choices that are arranged from that. And a lot of it has to do with the relationship as well. The relationship is sort of teetering at this point, and you're trying to figure out what to do with it. And it's an emotional soulmate. So if you watch my video, you would know how the emotional soulmate works, because it's not exactly the physical soulmate. It's not exactly one of those. It's kind of oddball at many times. So, yeah, EM, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. So, 8 of Swords sort of rounds out the year. 8 of Swords being a bit of melancholy as you sort of hit the holidays. It kind of makes me wonder about if the relationship is sort of changing, or the relationship is sort of morphing into something else, or we're trying to force something out of the relationship that's not there. But the Eight of Swords, toward Christmas, November, December, we have a bit of melancholy you're going to have to sort of deal with as it sort of creeps up into that territory. Anyway, thank you for your question. Let me know if any of that resonated. Well, it hasn't happened yet, so I guess it resonated. Chuck, what is a higher purpose in life? Well, that is an open-ended question. Let's find out. I like tough questions. We'll find out. Chuck wants to know purpose in life. What is my purpose? My higher purpose in life. Let's find out. You know what a good higher purpose deck would be? It would be the Visconti Sforza. I'm just thinking the Golden Tarot, the Visconti Sforza deck. I'm telling you, Chuck, this is the best higher purpose deck that you can get right here. So let's pull a few cards and find out. Let's see what you get. You open to anything. All right. This sort of resonates along the lines of what are my guides trying to tell me? Is that sort of the feel there? So we just do random cards there. We got the Visconti Sforza Golden Tarot, by the way. Absolutely beautiful deck, and it's upside down. Absolutely beautiful deck. And this is so cool. I love this deck. Wow. So Sid, we got a lot of things. You got a lot, or Sid. Why keep calling you Sid? Chuck, you got a lot of things going on here. So let's talk about this real quick. Basically, we're looking at study. Your higher purpose is to study. You've been putting off some things. You've been putting off some things that you need to be studying. And could be your hobbies, your interests. Maybe you're looking at the possibility of reading tarot. Maybe you're looking at... Brianna, hello. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. So maybe you're looking at something that you need to be studying. You've been putting it off, and it's important to go through with it and to start that study. It could be astrology. It could be tarot. You need to sort of move into that space and get that study started. You've been putting it off. This is something you didn't really want to sort of dive into, but you're really interested in it. You just don't know where to start. This is basically telling you you need to start. You need to make that first step. Even if you don't know what's going to happen, even if you think you're going to fail, you need to make that first step as far as picking up the books, picking up the information, watching the YouTube videos, and finding out about that thing that you've been delaying. That's basically your higher purpose as we sort of move along. And we have a lot of court cards. And you saw me, I drew random cards. We do have a lot of court cards. The next card tells you that you need to move forward with trying to sell that thing that you can do, or that passion that you have, that hobby that you have. You need to turn it into a monetary thing that you can sell. So put it out there for sale. If it's tarot reading, put yourself out there and start trying to get some tarot reading, right? No, Sid, this is Chuck, I promise. So if it's tarot reading, get out there and do tarot reading and try to sell that, or try to market yourself. But marketing either this hobby or marketing the hobby that you've been avoiding is something that you need to start on, whether it be jumping straight into, let's see, Etsy, or whatever you're doing. Just go ahead and market it and get that started. And I think that your higher purpose involves getting things done. I mean, you see this across here. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. Question below. All right. Ronnie, hey, how's it going? You bought the deck because of my review. That's awesome. So, yeah, it seems that you need to get started on projects. You need to get started on things that you're passionate about that you've been delaying. A lot of things across here are delays, or I'm hesitant and I have a lot of excuses about why I'm not doing these things, and you have to get rid of the excuses. We have this across the board. Even with the 4 over here, we have this across the board. Need to get rid of the excuses and get started. Be passionate about what you want to be passionate about, and don't let crap get in your way. Don't let things get in your way. Sometimes you just let things bog you down, or doubts in your head, and it's about getting started. Start that research. Start marketing the things that you've been wanting to market, basically. So your higher purpose is to stop the delaying and get started. And some of the self-doubt, some of the negative self-talk that we all have when we're starting something new, you need to shut that off and go with that. Henny Penny, welcome. How is it going? Think about tarot. Yeah, you need to just jump in. You know that Tarot Oracle has some great videos if you're looking for, tarot and stuff. I'm just saying. All right, higher purpose. And Ian wants to know, will me and BR ever be together again? Let's find out. EM, will BR and I be together again? That could be a song. I'm not going to sing it, though. I'm the worst singer. I'm the worst singer you've ever heard. Let's see. You know what would be? It's a love screen. A love screen would be great. Steph Z, welcome. And Ronnie Sue, welcome as well. Catherine Holm, welcome back. Hey, it's good to see you. All right. Will me and BR ever get together again? We're on the love screen. We're going to do the Light Seers Tarot and find out if that's going to be the case. Find out if that is going to be the case. All right. Throw some of these down. Find out if you ever be together again. What do you think? Is it looking pretty good? Roxana, will my husband come back? Well, I hope so. All right. BR ever be together again? Let me say yes. We have some good things. We have some good news within here. So we sort of picking up from the Four of Wands. We're picking up from the Four of Wands. It's almost like that, be together again, have that home feel or have that home life, right? Have that home feel, have that home life with the Four of Wands. And it's about that stability again. So you're sort of looking for that stability within that relationship. And we have that with the Four. Four is really a good card. And with this card as well, not only do we have the separation, we have the definitive place, but we have this almost a solemn look in the background, or this solemn thing going on in the background. Sort of points me to, a lot of the doubt that you may have about this happening. But then we move into the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is extremely positive as far as being back together. The Ace of Cups, sort of that opportunity to reconnect, or that opportunity to have the shared emotions again, and to have the good emotions again, because it sort of replaces the bad news, or a lot of different things. But yeah, we have a bunch of different opportunities as far as that. So we have two very positive cards, followed by the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So this sort of points me to the fact that if you will be together, you're going to be the one that initiates the action, because you're the queen. You're the Queen of Wands. The wand has that fire element and has that movement involved as well, to where you want to sort of jump out and get things done, or get some action done within the wand. So you're holding sort of the power within your hand here, and there is that initial excitement, or that excitement and that moving forward with the wand's feel, with that fire feel. So the King of Cups sort of points to a rekindling again of that love, or that feeling that follows the Ace of Cups. So it does look good. So yes or no question. We have a whole lot of yes. I mean, I don't see anything that would point to a no. Roxana, thank you so much for your donation. Will my ex-husband coming back, or someone new entering my life? Well, cool. We'll figure that out in a minute. I do have a hard stop in 20 minutes. If I do not get to your question, I will make a separate video for your questions. All right. So let's see. Next up, Brianna. Anything exciting coming my way? Let's find out. Let's see, where's that at? Reading title. Why did reading title move? Okay, so BS wants to know anything coming my way. Let's find out. Is anything coming my way? In this deck, there are hidden images. Yeah. All right, so let's go back to the main screen. And spam our Oracle Kickstarter link. You can pre-watch. And for this one, what would be a good, exciting things coming my way would be the would be the Universal Celtic or Celtic Tarot, depending upon how you want to pronounce it. If I pronounce it one way, everybody yells at me that I should pronounce it the other way. So I pronounce it both ways. That way I don't get yelled at. That is very convenient for me to not get yelled at. All right, let's find out. Look at that. Look at that. What a beautiful shuffle that is. All right. I am a card magician, so hey, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Never trust a card magician. And what do? I throw down cards. The irony. Oh, the irony. So let's get rid of that. And find out if anything exciting coming your way. And the queen, the queen, the queen. Let's see. I think you have another moving opportunity coming. So I know you had a moving opportunity coming or a living opportunity coming. And I think you didn't go with that, or there was something involved that sort of canceled that out. Could be one of the people canceled that out, or somebody we're relying on canceled it out. But we do have another opportunity coming. So this opportunity is going to be from a woman, and the woman is sort of has that over-organized feel, and she's a bit, sort of on the OCD side. It's a bit too much. She comes about a bit too much strong, a bit too strong. And it's sort of, disorienting quite a bit as far as that's concerned. But she does have some sort of a moving opportunity for you, or someplace to live where you can sort of move. And that's going to sort of creep up within probably, let's say, the next 7-8 months. So you're going to have to decide if you want to sort of jump into that, if you want to move with that. I think it's going to be something that is enticing for you. But, okay, from your mom. Well, there you go. Is she OCD and too organized? So to move to North Carolina. So do we want to take this move? Now that would be the next follow-up questions. The Queen of Swords points me to a lot of hesitancy. That's easy for me to say. A lot of hesitancy around that. The Queen of Swords is sort of surrounded by cold or surrounded by ice. You're sort of iced. You're really sort of coming in cold to this. It's not something you're going to be too thrilled about in a lot of different respects. And sort of, have to figure out if you want to do that or not. But you are sort of surrounded by that coldness. You are sort of surrounded by a bunch of different things. And the next thing we come to is that you're going to need to figure out if this is going to be a place that's going to be comfortable for you. The Four of Swords, sort of that resting feel, that you want to sort of just take a break from it and make sure that you're making the right decision before you jump in. Definitely not something that you want to just leap in, and you don't want to, you want to make sure and double check a few things. And there's some hidden aspects to this as well. There's some hidden aspects of things that need to be researched before you leap into the move. One of which is going to be the cost or the availability of stuff almost. It's almost like you're moving somewhere to where there's not a lot of things around and you have to drive for a while to get to things. So, it's a lot of different things you need to research. Get on Google Maps, look this stuff up. Trinity Faye Tarot, welcome. It's so good to see you. So get on Google Maps and look up the area. Find out what's around you. Are you going to be able to do shopping? Are you going to be able to get groceries without driving forever? Is it going to be something to where if your car has some issues, you're going to be able to get a ride from, Uber or Lyft or whatever to get to things that you need? Because it's going to be different. I mean, it's going to be a lot of difference in between that. So, oh, wow. Okay. Seems like I'm on point here. So the Two of Swords, I ultimately think you don't move. Basically, the Two of Swords, I think you don't move. That is peace, right? That is peace. I think you don't move. I think you have that Two of Swords, that crossing of that Two of Swords sort of points me to, just sort of, you may not want to take that. You may want to do some thorough research before you dive into that. But yeah, good luck. Good luck, and let us know how that goes. Yeah, it's going to be boring. Yeah, I live out in the middle of nowhere as well, so, living out in the middle of nowhere does have some serious disadvantages. Okay, so Saba has a question. If I leave my current partner, what will happen to him health-wise? Well, that's kind of scary. Let's see. If I leave, you're just asking if he's just going to die off or something? Let's see. If I leave... How's his health? I guess, is that it? He used to be an alcoholic and he has depression. Well, that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good at all. Let's find out. All right. That's a pretty hefty question there. You know what would be a good alcoholic depression deck to have for that particular question? Would be the This Might Hurt Tarot. This Might Hurt Tarot. I think This Might Hurt Tarot would be a good one. All right. Yeah, sorry, Trinity. I got to leave at 6:45. I got real life things, which disproves the people that say I don't have a real life. I do have a real life. I've got to go do stuff. So I'm doing it early, but we're gonna be back tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. We'll be back twice. So there's lots of opportunities for this. All right. So this is an interesting reading. Is this person going to survive if I leave? Let's find out. I hope so. I hope so. That would be kind of bad if they're not. Let's see. By the way, this is for entertainment purposes only. Never determine to leave your spouse that could be an alcoholic or depressed based upon me, basically. Yeah, based upon me reading stuff on the internet. It's just not a good idea. All right. Let's see. Well, the question is pretty simple. If I leave, how's his health going to be? So you do have the Ten of Wands. Obviously, there's going to be a bit of a burden there. Master of the obvious. Master of the obvious. There's going to be a bit of a burden. Anybody leaves, there's going to be a bit of a burden, and we see that pretty clearly with the Ten of Wands, with the quite heavy burden that's going to be unloaded by you leaving. The Three of Cups does look like that you'll be quite happy leaving. Apparently, I'm just saying the Three of Cups is very celebratory. It is a very good news card. So it looks like that, yeah, I mean, we're going to have a bit of that. Or, they are drinking quite a bit, which is probably not a good sign for this particular reading. But, I don't know how to determine this. I'm going to say that both parties will have an interesting time for sure. But it looks like there's going to be a bit of celebration involved. And then is going to be some heavy burden. But I think things are going to balance out. We do have the Temperance. We do have the Four of Wands. So it's one of those things where you could have a downside when you leave, which is obvious when you leave. You're going to have the downside. But the Four of Wands points me to a comfort level that sort of arrives, a comfort level that sort of eventually comes about. So there is some comfort. There is some sort of getting the home back to being a home again. So yeah, there is that. So there is that possibility of bringing the home back again, or getting the home stabilized once everything happens and such. And the Temperance being at the end again sort of points to that mixture of moving on, the mixture of trying to find someone else or trying to cope, things like that. So we do have a lot of drinking in the spread. I'm just saying, we have a lot of cups and we have a lot of drinking in the spread. Maybe this wasn't the best deck to use for this particular question. Maybe I made a mistake. So maybe I should have used something else. There's no drinking in the Visconti Sforza Tarot. Maybe I should, hide that card. Don't use that card. But yeah, and there's also no drinking in the beautiful oracle that we have right here. The Oracle of Echoes of Nature Oracle. Anyway, so yeah, this is sort of a weird question to sort of table, but I did try my best. I think I picked incorrectly on the deck. I'm gonna admit that. That's my bad. This is a heavily drinking deck. I did not realize that until I set the cards down. So, that's what we'll throw that out there. But anyway, again, entertainment purposes only. Never make any decision of leaving someone or not leaving someone based upon what a random dude on YouTube says. Just don't do it. So use your better judgment and you make your own independent decisions. And so there's that reading. All right. Let's go to something not quite as heavy. Let's see. Will my ex-husband come back? That's pretty heavy. Okay, question below. So I did that question. Will my ex-husband come back or someone new entering my life? Let's find out. Let's find out. Roxanne or Roxana, will my ex come back or somebody new? Or somebody new. Let's find out. We got about 7 more minutes before I have to bail. You know what would be a good ex-husband coming back? Would be the love screen. Would be the love screen. And an ex-husband coming back, that would be this tarot right here. That would be this tarot right here. Would be an excellent one for an ex coming back. This is the Wonderland Tarot, by the way. Mary, what does 2020 bring into my life? Mary, if I didn't get to your question, come back tomorrow and find out. Let's see. Invocito, welcome. Hello again. And Joe, welcome. It's good to see you. Let's see. All right. Let's see. We'll find out about the good news or the bad news about, hopefully it's good news, about the ex-husband coming back or someone new. You know, that's good news either way. Even if the ex doesn't come back, get somebody new. Get somebody that loves you. Get somebody new. That's going to be an option here. Let's find out if he's coming back. 4 of Wands and the Lover's upside down. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say, again, entertainment purposes only. Never make an ex-husband coming back decision based upon what I say. So the Chariot. Looks like we're moving towards someone new. It also looks like that he has the opportunity to sort of move on. And I say that because we have the 4 of Wands, that comfortable card, that home life, that match, a lot of different things that we have with the benefits of having a loving relationship, having a relationship like that. Sort of the 4 of Wands being reversed means a bit of a delay as far as that's concerned, or a bit of not exactly the most optimistic look, but you do seem to be moving on. He seems to be moving on, and we do have that Chariot that everybody is moving on, right? So we do have sort of this retrospect in the background of, you know, trying to bend over backwards almost to try to make things work. And eventually it just doesn't work. It's not something that's workable. 4 of Wands points to the fact that you're going to find someone new. You have someone new. And we get that with the Page of Pentacles as well. You're going to move on. You're going to find someone. This is going to be a sort of a not really younger, more of a match to your age as far as that's concerned. But again, there's a bit of a delay in meeting this person. The Lover's upside down again points me to that it may not be possible for a lot of things. You need to work on it quite a bit to make it work out. But yeah, you do have other opportunities coming, and I think you have a lot of positive things coming as far as love is concerned. The Queen of Wands points me to it almost being effortless, or, you know, it almost being effortless as far as meeting someone. You just run into someone new. And the someone new, I think, in my opinion, is going to be a Sagittarius. And I think you're going to be looking at a pretty exciting relationship, a pretty good relationship. I think this person wants to sort of, you know, court you and be there for you. And I think that they're really an exciting, different type of person than what you're used to. And it sort of formulates into a good relationship that you can sort of hang on to and do a lot of different fun things. Now, this person is very active. They like to go out and they do things. They like to go camping. They like to go hiking. They like to go outdoors, a very outdoorsy person. They like that type of thing. We have a lot of sort of the outdoors feel in here. And it's going to be, you know, an involvement with you to where you can go with them and have fun and go around and sort of hang out. And they have like a big clump of friends as well that you can sort of talk to and hang out to as well. And they become, again, you know, your friends as well because they're very friendly. He has a lot of different things going on, and he's constantly moving, constantly going around and being excitable and just being Sagittarius kind of thing, right? So I don't think this person has any family locally, which is sort of why they're using their friends as a sort of a compensation sort of thing, because they don't have any family locally and they want to see their family. And they do go once a year and visit the family. They have like a big family reunion. and that's going to be sort of fun to go to because they're all sort of wild, basically. So again, we have this really exciting person that's going to be outdoorsy. I think it's going to be a Sagittarius. It's going to be around your age, and they're going to be a lot of fun to hang out with, and they're going to be something to where you can go and have fun and be yourself, right? Just be yourself. You don't really have to hide anything from the new person. They're just so open. They're caring, and they're really nice. So, if you have faults, they have faults too. They recognize that, and they're willing to put up with stuff, because that's just the way they are. But again, they have a ton of friends. Be ready to be going out a lot. Be ready to be a lot of action going on with this relationship. It's not something where they're going to be sitting home and reading a book. They're going to be sitting home and doing tarot streams. This is not that type of thing, right? They're going to be out. They're going to be out and moving around and having fun. So it looks like a great relationship to be in. It looks like something that's a lot of fun. As far as will the husband come back, I see a lot of negative signs. But again, this is not predictive, and this is entertainment purposes only. But I do see a lot of negative signs as far as the husband coming back. But I do see a lot of positive signs as far as a new relationship. So, if you want somebody new, you definitely have somebody new. And this is a great relationship to be in. It sounds like a lot of excitement headed your way as well. So, sounds great. Sounds fantastic. So let me know if any of that resonates. And when you meet the person, let us know as well. Come back into the channel and hit like and subscribe and be like, I met this guy. He's a Sagittarius. He has a ton of friends. Anyway, so I have to go. Speaking of real life and going out and having exciting things, I have to go do some of those exciting things. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for all of the donations. I appreciate it. If I didn't get to your question, Fancy Dress, Mary, Fancy Dress, and Joe, and everybody else that had questions, come back tomorrow. I'll be here every single day. Come back and ask again, and we'll try to hop in and get those done then. So thank you so much, and have a great Thursday evening, and we'll see you next time.
Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile? Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here